You're fired. We just fired one of our tenants, and you may be surprised of the outcome. Let's go. Welcome back to REI Simplified. I'm your host, Adam Johnson, where we break down complex real estate situations and scenarios for people like me and you, the beginning investor. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, we had a new property come available for rent. Of course, we always get many applications, and I actually have a video right here talking about how to get great tenants, because great tenants is what will help your business not only survive, but thrive. So we do the best we can to filter through bad potential applicants and that kind of stuff, because we want a healthy working relationship between ourselves and our tenants. So we had a gentleman apply. The gentleman was a retired military, great income, decent credit score, marked all the boxes, good to go. So when the dialogue began with this gentleman, we sent him the lease agreement. We always say, look over the lease agreement, let us know if there's any questions. We're always happy to help. My lease agreement is very strong, as it should be. If you're in this business, you should have a very strong lease agreement. So the gentleman signed the lease agreement, and then he sent us a message, saying things like he didn't agree with certain things in the agreement. There were problems, and long story short, I called the gentleman and I said, sir, you do not have to work with us. You do not have to sign the agreement. You do not have to rent from us. There are many reputable companies in the area, and we'll be happy to refer you to them if this is not a good fit. So he and I went back and forth a few times, and it was just unnecessary problems. Now, again, we've had over 100 families in our long-term rental properties. We've done this. We're not new at this. What I've learned over the last 9 years of doing this is that small problems do not get better over the next 12 months if you have a bad situation with a current tenant or even an applicant. So the gentleman, I could see moving forward, it was going to be problem after problem, and that's a relationship I don't want to take part in. So I simply told the gentleman, I said, sir, respectfully, we are choosing to terminate this business relationship immediately. We're not moving forward. We will give you a full refund for the deposit you paid. The contract has not been signed by all parties. Therefore, the contract is not valid. We do not and will not move forward with this relationship. So we'll issue you a full refund as quickly as possible. Again, the contract is voided, and we wish you the best of luck. Now, what happened with that? Of course, the guy was almost flabbergasted. He was stunned, because in today's climate, the whole customer is always right attitude. That's not the case, guys. That's not the case. Look at it like this. If you have a business, you are the one that put in all the backside work. You know what goes into it. You know what risk you've taken. You know what legalities to cover, so on and so forth. You are the expert, not some new person off the street that wants your service or wants your product. That's not the expert that knows more than you about what you do. So anyway, long story short, we said no to a bad situation. Moving forward, about 2 days ago, that same property, now granted, the house sat vacant for almost 3 weeks. The same property, application came through with an 802 credit score, making plenty of money. One person had no problem with any of the requirements in the lease agreement, had no problem providing proof of income or any other thing that we requested for his profile. Nothing, no problem. I tell all the people that I work with, working with bad clients is not worth their money. I would rather have a house sit vacant before I jump through hoops for a potential bad situation, before I accept anything for the sake of having a tenant. It's not worth it. It's not worth it in this business. So whether it's politically correct or not, I